I'm a solid 86 since we're just throwing out weird numbers. I'm a solid 86%
Why
that
not
he signed first.
87?
Because 87's stupid.
The prime
Because
number.
I'm pretty sure that's actually a good point. I didn't think about it like that. Wait, no, it's not. It's
No,
divisible.
it's not.
It's not. It's
It's
divisible by
not. It's
3. You
not.
absolute moron. I'm pretty sure the last Dolphin to wear 87 was Isaiah Ford, and he's awful. So, not a good number.
I don't think 87 was worn by Isaiah Ford.
He
I think
he
he
had
wore
2
84.
stints. He had 2 stints with the Dolphins, one where he wore 84, one where he wore 87. I'm like
I don't
I'm like
doubt
90. I'm 93% sure that's true.
He was the most mid receiver the Dolphins have ever had, and that's saying a lot because we had a lot of mid receivers. But like he was like he would either be like really good in the slot or just like, bro, why aren't you getting open? Like, what is happening?
The Dolphins roster from the years of 2018 to I'd even say 2021
Bro,
was
I would
really
go back to
weird.
2016.
26.
I would
Okay,
go back-
fine. Well,
I would go
here's
back
what.
to 20. If you want to talk about receivers alone, going back to 2016, our receivers are really weird.
Yeah, Isaiah Ford is probably the highlight there. You got Mac Hollins, who he had like a few good individual moments. He somehow got Mac Hollins was a captain. Mac Hollins was a captain. How did that even happen?
Oh, he was a special teams ace outside.
I don't care what he was. You should.
He was a special team. He's a special teams captain. You have one captain for special teams, one for offense, one for defense, and then you have a couple others mixed in there somewhere.
I don't know if that's true. I don't. Did we have a special teams captain last year?
Yeah.
Who?
Last year it was Clayton Fedulum.
Was he really?
Or no, not Clayton Fedulum.
Or was it Morstead? If anybody, I feel like it was Morstead.
I think it was Morstead.
If anybody, I feel like if anybody, Morstead.
I think because Clayton Fedulum had it the year before.
How many catches did Alan Hearns have in his Dolphins career? 6?
Not many, bro. I mean, he was coming off the practice squad. He wasn't actually on roster. He had promoted.
I don't know if that's the case. There's a few players. He's one of them that like they weren't good players, but they opted out during the COVID year, and you're just like, what are you doing? Like you are dependent.
Albert Wilson.
You are dependent each and every year on playing because you're not good. So we need to see if you're good, and you're just gonna say, nah, I'm not gonna play football. I don't understand that decision at all.
That's what I was saying about Albert Wilson.
Albert Wilson was a baller for 10 minutes. Like he had his moments where he's like, "Whoa!"
Dude, you remember the Jakeem Grant Albert Wilson high five?
I was just about to say the Raiders game, bro. Dude, they were stunned on it. It's funny how bad the Raiders have been. The Raiders defense has just been atrocious for as long as I can remember. And bro, we embarrassed them. Was that with Brock Osweiler?
It was with Brock Osweiler.
Oh my gosh, Brock Osweiler. He played well against that game, and he played well against the Bears later in that season.
How did we get 10 wins in 2016? Like, if you think about the roster that we had
10 wins in 2016.
Yeah, dude, we made the playoffs in 2016 with 10 wins.
Oh wait, well that's not the same season then. I don't think it is. At least I think that
2017 was when 2018 was when
the
high
five we started
because we had Jay Cutler in 2017.
The high five that was when we started off the season 3-0 and we finished the season with like 8 wins.
Yeah. Hey, we did the same thing in I think 2013 or 2014. We did the same thing.
What are some other trash players that we've had on the team, or players that we've signed and just did not live up to the hype?
Mike Wallace.
Mike freaking Wallace, dude. I almost got his jersey. I was so happy when we signed him, and not that I watched a lot of him with Pittsburgh. It's not even that I saw him. I was like, oh, that's a good receiver. It's like, oh, we gave a receiver a lot of money. He must be good, and he wasn't.
Exactly. What's up, Hammer?
Hammer, back-to-back streams. I remember you. I remember you last week. Welcome to the stream, homie. Speaking of trash receivers, let's just talk about this real quick. Devontae Parker got an extension somehow. God knows how. I mean, so the Patriots.
It's not God knows how. Like, okay.
Wait one second. The Patriots. Wait. The Patriots gave the same exact contract to 2 receivers that are both worse than Jacoby Myers, and Jacoby Myers also got the same exact contract. It make sense.
I will agree with you there.
3-year, $33 million contract. 3 wide receivers signed the same exact contract. Jacoby Myers is the best of the bunch, and the Patriots let him walk to then give it to Juju and Devontae Parker. Are you kidding me?
So Jay pointed out to us is like the only real difference between the three of them is guaranteed monies. So I think Jacoby
That can
had
be
the most
worked around.
guaranteed money. Exactly.
He got what,
But
$22 million guaranteed? I think I was looking it up earlier. I think he got like 22.
so,
Jacoby did.
so you want to know what's funny about Devontae Parker's contract is so it's not only just worth $33 million over 3 years. He gets a per game bonus. If he plays in a game, he gets a bonus.
Well, I
So
mean that's where his bonuses
that,
should lie because he just doesn't play.
but the thing is, I agree with you, and I love Devontae Parker. You know
I
I do.
don't. I do not whatsoever.
Well, you know why I love him.
I think
Like
it's stupid.
yeah, he was one of my favorite receivers, and not even because of his skill level. It's just because it's fun to watch what he does.
No, it's
Like
not.
what, bro? To watch him just go and catch a 50-50 ball like every like 2 or 3 times he's thrown the ball, like that.
I'd rather Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill break somebody's ankles.
Oh, 100%.
But you just said that's like one of your favorite things to watch. How can it be one of your favorite things to watch if you'd rather see Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill do what they do?
Because it is one of my favorite things to watch still.
Devontae Parker,
favorite things.
if Devontae Parker was, it's just like Mike Gesicki. If Devontae Parker was not a first round pick, if Mike Gesicki was not a second round pick, let's say they're a fifth and sixth round picks, you would not have the same adoration because when they are drafted that high, you immediately crown them that they're going to be this ultimate success that neither of them amounted to be. That's what we do. That's what we do. Fun, fun to watch him limp around. Yeah, it's exactly right, Hammer.
I had what was it? With Preston Williams, I was like, I had like a similar thing for him, and then I'm like, bro, if he actually tried, fun to watch him. He never sat on the bench.
He's the other way around.
In the game or out.
Preston Williams was the other way around. He was this like this golden treasure that you got out of nowhere. That like especially at a receiver position where like the kind of sky's the limit. You feel like you stole something by getting a receiver that's actually going out and getting touchdowns. And then his second season, we're like, oh, that's why he's undrafted because he's not good at football, and he's so incredibly undisciplined.